So I was checking into the lottery because we got lotteries on like Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday in Australia. And I don't know if you guys know, but the lottery in Australia is actually tax-free. So, like, you know, in the States where the state government and the federal government will take some of your money, whatever you win, whatever you see on the prize list in Australia, you actually get. So the Tuesday lottery is up to, I think the Tuesday lottery is up to like 10 million. And I was thinking, man, if you won $10 million in the lottery, right? And I've got a pretty big family. Not my direct family. So, like, you know, just the one sibling and parents, but you know, I got a fair few cousins. I think, like, you know, there's 8 of us on either side of the family in total. Plus now, like, the first cousin has had the first kid. And I was thinking, like, if you're one of those other family members who sees one of the other family members win that much money, like, how tempting is it to go and just ask them for some cash, you know? And what's the right amount? Like, you just rock up and go, listen, dude, 10 mil's a lot. So, like, are you good for a couple of G's? Because I want to have a holiday with my family, you know. Or I'd really love to knock some money off my mortgage. Or I really want to get this new car, but... Or maybe it's something, you know, a bit less kind of material. Maybe it's a bit, like, you know, more serious. Maybe it's like, I really need this surgery, but, you know, I don't have the cash for it. Not cosmetic surgery, by the way. I think hitting up your family members for some Botox or a new set of boobs or something like that would probably kind of not count as critical surgery. But, you know, something like maybe like heart surgery or, you know, something serious. But is it wrong to then be that family member who won that 10 million and then says basically, no, it's mine, I'm not giving you any? I mean, that's like an enormous version of, it's my toy and I don't want you to play with it. Only it has 8 figures and means I can put my feet up for the rest of my life, or you have to sit there and work. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Leave your comments in my desk drawer down below. Shout out to Shay Carl there, because he always calls it his links in his pants. I can't remember the last time, like, I referred to them as pants, as far as, like, you always got jeans. I know it's a very, like, English thing to call them, like, trousers. I don't know, I don't call them trousers. A lot of people say chinos, although I know in the States, like, chinos has a different connotation, so I wonder what he refers to when he says, like, pants. I know I had this image of, like, these seedy, like, Adidas, like, tracksuit pants, all, like, white and ratty with, like, mold, you know, and some filthy ass sneakers or something. I don't know. That's probably a little bit, like, elitist of me. But that's the image. When he says links in my pants, I have that image in my head of him referring to seedy Adidas tracksuit pants, like maybe 15 years old, the kind you see on some, like, poor homeless person in, like, you know, major city or something. Yeah, so I'll wait to hear from you guys on what you think about that. You know, fine, yeah, sure, you're probably gonna give your parents something, but if you're like me and you've got a large family, like, how do you decide, like, yes, you can have some, but no, I don't really like you as a family member, you can't have anything. That's a pretty rough trot. Maybe it's like speed dial, maybe there's, like, ranks, like 1 through 20, and you give, like, a certain percentage. You have, like, a little kitty, and it's like, we're gonna have, like, a bidding process, you know, like, I want to be number 1 on the speed dial, therefore I'll be entitled to X dollars. You could even turn it into a competition. I don't know, like, throw 10 grand in the kitty and go session. and then it's just like another game of chance. That'd be kind of cool. Be like subsequent games of chance, you know, and if the people don't win it, well then they were just unlucky for a second time, I guess, because they didn't win the original lottery either. Anyway, this conversation's getting stupid now, so I'm going to turn this off and I'll speak to you guys later on. Here with the boys, still waiting on this crane to take our stuff up to the top, so not much of a change. Pretty much ready, got everything else ready, but yeah, just have to wait. Pretty slow day, but at least the weather's got a bit warmer. Anyway, catch us later. Alright, so I'm in the Triton, switched cars because we have an issue with one of our pool cars. So just heading down the Southwest Highway now, through a little town called Pinjarra. This is basically the entire town itself. This is pretty much the entirety, so just going through a school zone. We kind of got these zones that, like, between certain hours they're like a slower speed. This is a perfect example. Take a look at this. So we're driving along, and we come to a sign that says Greenlands Road right. So right should be, in theory, should be there. It's actually not. It's actually here. That's one of my pet hates. Whoever designs these roads needs to seriously have a good hard think about how they set this stuff up. Don't put a sign with an arrow if it's actually further along. I mean, you can put, like, you know, in 500 meters, you know, turn right. But please don't put a sign that says turn right if it's not actually to be done. You know, straight away. There's a race course in here. You can probably just see it. There's actually a sign there that says for horses, but it's got the muck out stalls here, but it's actually trots, not normal horses. So you'll probably, there's a dude just in here. He's just starting his afternoon run with his horse, obviously. So there you go. Just caught him for 2 seconds. It's actually pretty crap. Anyway, it's funny, I'm having a harder time vlogging in this car than I was in the Getz, and I thought the Getz would be good, but this car is like a 4x4, so it's a lot higher, so the suspension is really bouncy, as you can probably tell by the really shitty camera work going on. I'm gonna have to edit that out. By the really bad camera work going on, it's probably why it's bouncing up and down, because every bump you go over, like that one, perfect timing, is accentuated, and I don't know why. I mean, you would think with larger suspension, or like, you know, more of a gap between the wheels and the actual body of the chassis, like you've got a huge gap in the arch, it wouldn't bounce up and down so much, but quite to the contrary. Someone tried to explain to me that it was because you didn't have like a load in the back. Like, I mean, this truck is designed, like, by its very nature to carry, you know, the guts of 1.5 ton, I think it is, in the tray, or like 1.2 ton in the tray. And so without that weight, that's actually what is causing it to bounce around, because the suspension is designed to be firm under that weight. So like, it won't bounce up and down when that weight is on the truck. But without the weight on the truck, it's like having a giant uncoiled spring, and so hence it's really, really springy. I don't know if that's true. If anyone actually knows whether that's true, put comments below, because I'd be curious to know if that's true or not. I'm just looking around here. It must be planting season. Most of the farms around here seem to be, you know, dug up quite heavily, or like, you know, all the gradier work has already been done. So I'm guessing, I don't know, they must be planting for something. I wonder. I mean, I didn't think this was very agricultural. I mean, I know the southwest is like a strong wheat belt, but I thought that was a little bit further south, like down near the Margaret River, etc. But no, everyone seems to be planting, so it seems like it's planting season at the moment. Or yeah, that time of the year. Anyway, I'll hit you guys up a bit later on. I'm just heading down to the workshop. I've got to pack the truck. There's a job going on tomorrow that we've got to get ready for, so should be interesting anyway. See how we go on that one.